Imagine a world where no one needs sleep anymore. No naps, no dozing off during meetings, no tossing and turning at 3 a.m. Everyone is fully alert, all the time, perfectly healthy, and never tired. It sounds like a productivity utopia, or at least the plot of a suspiciously optimistic sci fi film. But let's peel back the cozy blanket of sleep and see what would really happen. The first and most obvious change? Time. Humanity suddenly gains a third of its life back. That's about 8 extra hours a day, which adds up to nearly 3 extra months every year. People start tackling hobbies they never had time for. Guitar sales go through the roof. Libraries are full. Netflix burns through its entire catalog monthly, forcing it to greenlight Cooking with Vampires Season 17. Of course, not everyone uses this time wisely. Some folks now just doom scroll until dawn, confident that they'll never have to sleep off their regret. The economy goes full beast mode. Businesses operate around the clock. Customer service hotlines are suddenly always staffed. And yes, Greg from accounting is emailing you at 2:47 a.m. because he was just up anyway. Gyms become 24/7 social hubs. Cafes thrive like never before, though now they're selling herbal tea for relaxation instead of caffeine for survival. In fact, coffee sales might plummet unless people still crave the taste out of sheer nostalgia for being tired. But here's the thing. Sleep isn't just about rest. It's about mental housekeeping. Your brain uses sleep to process emotions, clean up waste, and occasionally remind you of that time in 7th grade when you called your teacher Mom. Without sleep, we'd need an alternative. Maybe evolution gives us a neural Roomba that tidies up while we're conscious. Or maybe we invent brain plug meditation apps that do the job. But if we skip this maintenance step altogether, things could spiral. Emotional health could suffer. People might feel burned out, even without feeling sleepy. Anxiety, mood swings, poor judgment. Imagine a world where everyone is as cranky as a toddler without a nap, but all the time. Schools would completely change. With more hours in the day, curriculums expand. Kids now learn quantum physics by age 10 and speak 4 languages by middle school. Unfortunately, they also do so much homework. Students organize late-night study parties and somehow still forget to turn in assignments. Meanwhile, sports evolve rapidly. With more time to train, athletes push human limits. Records fall like dominoes. The Olympics become a 24-hour live stream of pure muscle and drama. And ice sports? Let's just say players now have time to strategize down to the nanosecond. Social life takes on strange new shapes. No more, I'm going to bed as a polite way to end a conversation. Relationships face constant exposure. There's no off switch, no nighttime buffer to reset after a fight. Roommates struggle with privacy. That 3 a.m. snack you thought no one saw? Think again. Crime patterns shift too. With everyone awake, night is no longer the criminal's playground. But more people awake means more opportunities for good or mischief. Romance gets a twist. Imagine dating someone who texts good night and then keeps texting for 5 more hours, because technically it's never night anymore. And without dreams, humanity loses its weirdest and most creative subconscious moments. No more flying through space on a broccoli rocket. No more teeth falling out while giving a TED talk in your pajamas. Art might change forever, or become even weirder to compensate. Ultimately, the end of sleep wouldn't just give us more time. It would demand a complete rewiring of how we live, work, relax, and connect. Some people would thrive. Others might miss the comfort of unconsciousness, the little daily death that gives life its rhythm. Because sometimes, even in a world without fatigue, we might still want to shut out the noise and pretend it's all just a dream.